it's Looseyleaf. I'm going to try something today for the Music Process magazine. I'm going to just share a little demo of the process that I use for writing a chord progression to go with an existing melody. So I will be killing two birds with one stone, and the melody that I'm using today is going to be the song Minnie the Moocher by Cab Calloway, which is our cover challenge for this week. It's a pretty traditional minor blues progression. Which is nice, it's fine, but I want to try to mix it up a little bit, create something that's a little bit more relaxed, kind of like a chilled out vibe. So let's see what we can do. I will just play the verse melody. Oh my god, I'm so tangled up in stuff. Okay. I'm gonna play the verse melody and play it along with the traditional progression first, and then we will try to mix it up. Okay, so that is in E minor, very clearly in E minor. We've got a B7, which is the dominant 7 in E minor. We've got a C7, which is pretty funky. I like that. That's kind of a itchy sort of resolution, but it's okay. It's jazz. We can do that. We've got an A minor, which is the minor 4. So mostly we're sticking to the standard 1, dominant 7, 4, and then every now and then we get this crazy chord. So the thing that I don't like about this progression is that we've got a lot of just triads moving around. I just feel like we could open the chords up, crunch them down a little bit, just make things a little less direct than just these major and minor triads with a few dominant 7s tacked on. We will use some major and minor triads and dominant 7s, but we're gonna add some other stuff in. So the first thing that I do when I'm starting to work on a melody is just break it down into little chunks, figure out where I would want a chord change to occur, and then look at the notes that are in that little chunk and see what chords can go with that. So to start with, we have played over an E minor chord, which is fine, like I said, but there's no reason to just use 3 notes. We can use 4-note chords. So you could do the E minor 7, but that's basically just an E minor chord. The thing about this chord is that it doesn't pull anywhere. This is your root. So you're starting out just sitting on your root, not really going anywhere. I want to go somewhere. So we could add another note to the bottom of the chord, C major 7. That's nice. That pulls up to the D. So that could work. We could also get rid of the E and take a G major. Could do a G major 7. We're in E minor, so we have an F sharp, but I don't care. I'm not set on any particular key, so we could even do a G7, which has a really strong pull to me. In fact, it has such a strong pull, it's not even gonna let me finish the whole phrase on that chord. It wants to pull up right in the middle of that phrase. It pulls up to the A. I like the A minor. The melody has this B in it, which is super nice. It's a A minor 9. And you can see all of the notes in the melody fit nicely in that chord. I love that. Okay, the next phrase. So we want to go from this A minor 9. We want the note A. So we were just looking for chords that will accept an A and a G in them. So D is nice. The F sharp clashes a little with this G. We could do the D, suspend 4. Could add the dominant 7 on that. I like that, going from here to here. Then we've got this little minor 4, or minor 5, augmented 4th, diminished 5th, whatever. So we need a chord that's gonna hold all these notes in it. So this is already like diminished. This is a diminished chord. We could just use a diminished chord, but I want to introduce you to the best chord that has ever been invented for composing, and that is the diminished 7 chord, because it's all minor thirds, and it wants to resolve so bad, it will resolve to almost anything. Could do that. Nice. Nice. Okay, or if you don't like any of those chords, come up here, just switch around, same notes, switch around the position. Okay, you could resolve to that. That didn't sound great, but you could potentially do it. Anyway, they're very versatile. So my point is, anytime I have a diminished, I'm probably gonna add the 7th to it to make it a 4-note chord so I can resolve wherever I want to. I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, okay. Nice. So that would be, I like having the E in the root, because we're gonna hit this B natural. So we don't want to keep that diminished chord with the B flat to hit that note, because that's ugly. So we could just do this E diminished 7 to E minor 7. Nice. Okay, so then our whole first line is okay, I like that. This is static here though, so I don't want to hang out on this E minor for too long, because it's stressing me out with its lack of movement. Okay, so the original goes in E minor to an A minor. I just ended the last phrase on an E minor, so I'm not going to do an E minor again. But since we have the B and the E, and it seems like it wants to be an E chord, I could hit E major and just like push it up a little bit. Even E major 7, give it that tense spot. I like that. Or I like E, E7, and then we've got to walk down where we want to hit a C, maybe an A minor in first immersion, or a C6. That's nice. So E major 7. Ooh, and then walk this down to the minor, C minor 7. That is a really nice bit of motion. You're not changing much, you're just changing like one note in the chord, but it just makes things so much more interesting to me. Yes. Okay, last phrase. Cool, so we're here, C minor 6. This wants to resolve down, but that's not gonna go with this note. So we gotta work with what we're working with. So what chord keeps this A in it? Well, D, just move up to a D major triad. And I do like that resolution. It's a little deceptive, but it's not like unpleasant. Yeah, so we'll do that. In this sort of situation, we've done like a lot of walking down motion in the bass. So turn it around and walk back up, you know? There's the turnaround. sound. Bring the bass up. You've got a nice diminished chord. Could put the 7th in. Actually, I don't even think you need the 7th there. Oh, but then we got this note. Okay. I might have to take that back. Let's see. Because I need this note here. That would be weird. E flat chord coming out of nowhere, but maybe it could work, except that we're going to go to this E, so then we'd have like an awkward. You could do that. That's not terrible. It's not the worst, but okay. But let's try something different. What if we keep it diminished? Bring them all up. I don't know. I might have to work on this last part a little bit, but that's the idea. And it doesn't matter if the progression doesn't sound like fantastic when you first start it, then you can go back through and rework things and like feel the pull. But once I've got it all written out, then I just want to play through it and see how it sounds and see if there's any places where it feels like stagnant or it just feels a little off. So that is just an idea of a progression that you could do with this melody. There's like endless possibilities, but I tend to focus on the ones that give me a strong pull, that use a lot of 4-note chords, and that just feel like painting, that feel like they're colors on a canvas and really setting a mood for this song. So we're gonna see what happens with this one. I'm gonna try to put something together for the cover challenge using this chord progression. So check out the covers room later. I might be posting something. I might just have to do a karaoke like everybody else did, but I'm really trying to give this one a go. So I hope you enjoyed it, maybe learned something, maybe got some inspiration, and I'll see you next time.